Right now at 6 o'clock, a major hurdle cleared toward this coming to San Marco, this self-storage business, plus housing and retail space, despite a wave of local opposition. It was a close vote last night by the city council to approve rezoning and a loan to clear the way for this controversial project.
It would be built on city council members to explain why they voted in favor of the move in the face of public opposition.
So zone and that redevelopment could take place. You look at that, it's not an historic area, but it's an area that people have been concerned with. So today I talked to the building right next to where the development would go. Now, you would think she would welcome the idea of more people in the area, but Mandy says there are other things.
Concern over here is really just the traffic and how many more cars will be coming through.
I'm just being the devil's advocate here, but this would mean more people, better for your business, wouldn't it?
Potentially, it could put some more people around here, but it's kind of like at what cost?
That's something council members had to consider last night when they approved the zoning and loan. Critics have been outspoken, but the development won out in an 11-8 vote. I called many of the council members who voted in favor, like Republican Randy White, who's expected to be the next council president. He wouldn't comment on why he voted in favor. The same for Republican Terrence Freeman, who did say one reason he's not talking is because this is expected to end up in court. But one council member who did talk on camera is Republican Michael Boylan, who says this will be much more than a storage facility. It will include retail and won't be much different than the new developments already going on in San Marco. Plus, this includes housing for those who may not be able to afford to live in San Marco.
It truly is a mixed-use facility this time as compared to where it was the last time around.
When we're talking about attainable, affordable housing, is that one of the reasons why you are for this?
The prospect of 80 families, young couples, individuals living in the neighborhood they could never imagine prior because of the cost of the housing in that particular area, that they can work in these neighborhoods and walk to work and enjoy the neighborhood and be a part of a community that they normally wouldn't have an opportunity to get to.
Then why is there so much public outcry?
Well, I think the focus on, to your point, on the storage facility, the prospect of that, it starts on the second floor. A lot of people are concerned about people are going to be camping out there. There's going to be all kinds of issues going there, but that really is going to be very difficult to handle under this configuration.
The plan as it stands for now is for 100 housing units, the majority, approximately 80, for families whose income is less than $38,000 a year. But there are those who say this project is going against what the people in the San Marco area really want. We received a copy of this letter from Councilman Matt Carlucci, who sent it out today, saying he's heartbroken and disappointed that 11 others chose to go against the wishes of the public. Jim Pickett, Channel 4, the local station.
We have also reached out to Mayor Deegan to see whether she will sign the legislation to allow the rezoning. So far, we've not heard back. The mayor did, however, support the loan for the development.